And it goes a little something like.
Hey guys, so today we're gonna be playing as an exploiter and 99 Nights in a Forest. I started by getting some fuel and leveling up the fire and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what my speed. Because if I put on my speed and I don't put on sprint, it goes on as slow as I'm not sprinting, but I am sprinting. And this automatic tree cutting thing. This was cool. Anyways, but some more fuel in the fire. I want to get the fire fairly maxed up because I want to complete 99 nights, even though I have like nearly 500 days. And I still only want to get to night 99. But I found a ruby chest and I got some kunai. That's really good because I was really hoping that I wouldn't get a downgrade from my gambler pass. The gambler pass, everyone says it's good, but I've tried so many times. And to get a new item, you have to get to day 5. And I literally rushed to day 5 so many times. And it was like so bad because I kept on getting like flashlights, old rods, like nothing good. So I didn't get anything good at all when I played. Except for I got a good sack one time. And this time I got a revolver, which is okay. But the alien, I definitely prefer it if you're hoping, like, unless you get a good weapon, which is kind of hard in my opinion. Like, I definitely get good weapons. And so I went down, I took the wolf out, but there was no, like, key. I don't know where the key went. My teammate probably took the key, don't know where I put it. I went to turn on my instant open chest, because I forgot to do that. My teammate put some bunny traps. I decided to just, get the kid. I said I had an upgrade, but I already had that. Got the kid. I didn't have enough space for it in my sack, so I had to leave my bunny foot, but bunny foots aren't that big of a deal. And I got a rifle anyways in the end. But anyways, got the kids. I decided to leave my pelts at the ferry house so they wouldn't, so my teammate wouldn't take them. I got a spear, which is pretty good. I used to prefer revolvers over spears, which is kind of crazy because spears are so much better. Anyways, I killed these guys with my old axe, and there was so many of them to kill. And I got a bear pelt. It got a downgrade. I got a sea box. It said I got a downgrade for that, but I didn't have a thing. I kept on getting downgrades here, but I kept on getting so many downgrades, and it was a little annoying. Till I came in here, and I got a strong axe, which is crazy for one of those chests. Killed this wolf, and then I got a good sack, which I already had. And then I got just revolver ammo and no revolver, which is really crazy because how can you get just revolver ammo in a chest? Anyway, I wanted to get the next kid, but I realized we didn't have fire level, and I thought we'd max fire. So I spawned some oil barrels and stuff, and I always wait for it to go like that so I can see what we're on, and I just max leveled up the fire. And then I brought some logs and chairs into the grinder. The chairs always get stuck in the air. I don't know why they do that. Anyway, I just decided to go looting, I guess, for a little while. And I accidentally was getting killed by these bears, so I just teleported into the kid. And then I teleported into... I tried to kill these and get the key, but they were too far away from me. And so I just teleported to the last kid, and I got a gold chest. I just got a cultist gem. It didn't say it was a downgrade, so I think you can just get those out of there. But I didn't know that you could do that. Anyway, put the cultist gem in the grinder. This bandage. I tried to spawn some, like, weapons, but there was nothing to spawn. And then I spawned some wood into the grinder. My teammate kept on building lightning rods, and it was so annoying. I was hoping he'd scatter them a bit more. Anyways, I killed the cultist pretty easy. I was looking for the cultist gem, I couldn't find it. And I thought my teammate took it, and he was holding his sack over the grinder, but he didn't have it. I looked some more, and I threw around some cultists, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But I ended up cutting them in the fire. I've had to redo this voiceover so many times. I forgot to build a map, so there it was, building a map. I head up to the lava biome for a bit, but then I found a gold chest, so I went up to get it. And I got a strong flashlight, which was a downgrade, but it's fine. Anyway, I kind of prefer the other class, the alien class. Then I found a gold chest, but there were so many animals chasing me, so I killed them from afar and went to go get my chest, but I couldn't find it. I looked on the map, couldn't find it, and then I found it. And it said I got a downgrade as a giant sack, but I didn't have a giant sack, so for me it wasn't a downgrade in my opinion. This clip is kind of laggy, but I found the bears for the kid that I had already saved. I tried to kill this alpha wolf with my kunai, but he kind of just disappeared and then respawned in a different spot. I don't really to use my kunai anymore because I used the exploiter in this round, but I won't be using it every round because you have to get a new code every time you want to do it, I'm pretty sure, or every day, every now and then. I think it is like every 24 hours or something like that. So, I kind of just moved out his lightning rods because they were everywhere, and then I spreaded them out a bit, and just fast away the deer. He asked for a strong axe. I said I don't know, even though I knew I couldn't get him one, but there wasn't one. Anyways, I dropped them into a lake so he wouldn't build them again if I dropped them on the thing, and then I brought some more wood into the grinder. I kind of just went AFK and brought like a good bit of wood into the grinder because I wanted to make a base, obviously, because, you know, you're playing 99 nights. You need to make a base. I got it to like around 200 before I stopped and bought all the log walls, and then I ran out. I bought torches as well because they extend the safe zone. They don't do much though, because when I went to build my log walls, it didn't really like extend where I could build them that much. It definitely did extend where I could build them a good bit though. I'm so sorry if this video is way too long, but there was a tree in the way, but I tried to build around it. I managed to. I was gonna get a log wall and like build the log wall where the tree is so the cultists can't get in. But when I actually went to do that, I got hungry, so I spawned in some steaks. I won't always be doing this exploder thing, but I will play with you if you want me to. Anyways, build up on my hunger and continue building the log wall. I actually forgot to build the log wall. It was only day 39, so the days weren't going too fast. I built another torch and kind of just wandered around a bit. I went to go to the lava biome to get gold gems. Said I went to the stronghold because I wanted to get gems, but the cultists weren't spawning, and then I realized the door was open, and there was my teammate on the second level. And he's managed to get the ruby chest and before my teammates do, because I get the instant thing. I got a chainsaw, which is really good. And I was really praying not to get a downgrade on a ruby chest because that would be horrible. I don't know if you can though, because I feel like that would be a bit bad if you imagine getting like a spear from a ruby chest. That'd be horrible. Anyways, killed the cultists in the church, took the stuff, and I went to I went to get the chest because I really wanted an inferno sword. I got a sack, and I didn't need the sack. So I worried back to camp, waited for the cultists to come, and then I killed them. I put the bits of the thing I got together and just brought some chairs to the workbench, but there was literally like no chairs, so I just brought logs instead, and I reselected the scrap instead of just cultist gems and brought those as well into the grinder. I got the giant bed, which was the last thing we needed, and I bought an ammo crate because I had nothing else to buy and I was bored and I wanted to build something. Anyways, I got a bunny foot from the thing. I already had this stuff, but I teleported back to the fairy girl, and I got my pelts. I already had all the stuff for both of the pelts, but I just wanted to give my bear pelt. And then when I went to, he wouldn't give me the option, but I didn't actually get to choose anything for my alpha wolf pelt. There's still like a minute left in the day, so I think it was just a lag, so I decided to do it next time. I kind of just threw away my bear pelt though, because like I already had all the stuff the bear pelt would give you. And I swear scorpions came out of those things, so I just like kind of took out my spear. The chest got a wildfire, and then during night, so I camped out here for the night. Sorry about this clip. It's kind of long. I was just standing around. My flashlight battery actually went out really fast, but I was standing there for like 2 minutes. But time went by really fast, and then he built a firewall. I don't know what that was for. Then my flashlight went out of battery. I saw like a white flash in the corner. I don't know if you saw that. Anyways, it was daytime. I bought some furniture from the furniture guy. And when I went to collect the cultists to put them in the volcano, I couldn't see my staff. So I got rid of a few things. This clip is really laggy still. I tried to like de-lag it a bit. I emptied out my cultists just to see if I had anything important that I would drop into the thing. I got an infernal sword from that, which is really, really good. Anyways, I just wandered around a bit, you know. Found some more cultists. But I had to teleport back to camp because it was nighttime. I still had 97 kunai, and then I used one by accident. And I put some more logs in the grinder to build some more log balls. And one of my teammates died, and then he left. And then he rejoined and died again. I don't know if that happens yet, but he rejoined and he died again. And then he left again, which is kind of weird, but I think he did it accidentally. I got a glitch where I couldn't like see the green and the red. I don't know why, but I was just lagging. Anyways, I was about to get hungry, and then I got hungry. I ate some food. He was placing the farm plots really weirdly, and it was really annoying me. I don't like the way the entrance looked because it was so like squashed, but I wasn't really going for a very fancy base, you know? Anyways, sorry this video is so long. You can like speed it up or whatever, but he kept building like random stuff, and then I just kept on building log walls. I built like a little section for the map and stuff. And I couldn't find the sundial and the compass, but I finally found them, and I built them. I had to rebuild the entrance on the other side because the map wasn't able to face that way. Anyways, I redid it, and the sundial wouldn't place that far away, so I had to do it like this. And then he built it. He built that bit so weirdly. It was really annoying me. It was like taking over the whole base. His little kitchen thing. I cut down some trees that were in our base. And I tried to spawn some like corpses, but it didn't work because I wanted to thing. But there was cultist corpses all around our base, and it wouldn't like bring any, which is kind of weird. And I think it's just the way it is. Like it doesn't spawn any corpses. Playing an exploit is really fun, but I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time because it's not like properly playing the game. Like I didn't actually get to fight any animals. I didn't get to try. I never died. It was kind of like not as fun, if you know what I mean, or like as hard to survive. But obviously people want it to be easy to survive, but some people do find it easy to survive. Anyways, I was like took some food from his little thing, but it was taking over like the whole. Anyway, just ran around a bit. There wasn't much to do left, so I went to around the volcano biome, but there wasn't really much to do. I fetched some cultists, threw them in. I only ended up getting some cultist gems, brought them back. I wanted to do it again, but there was no cultists left. But then I realized there was a place I ran into, and there was loads of cultists there. So I tried to find that place, and I thought it was this place, but it wasn't. I put in the fuel canister because I want to complete that one thing. I want to also complete the secret, actually. But my teammates weren't dying, so I couldn't complete it. His little kitchen was taking up all the space, but it did help in some ways. He also built this weird circle of things, but I didn't really care because it was my last night before I actually left. Anyways, this was me reaching 99 nights in a forest.
And it goes a little something like